Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, March 13th, 2025, and it is a day D. For instrumentals, it's a day 6. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy to see you guys here in school. Some of you guys might have realized I wasn't in school yesterday. I was homesick, but I'm back at work, and I know that you're back at work as well. Being able to see you guys is a nice reminder of how bright our future is, because I see the best in you guys, and I know that our society really needs all the qualities that you bring to school every single day. So for all of us to really impact the future, we've got to recognize that we have a society to really influence. And a society can't exist with just individuals. We have to all work together. So for all of us to work together, there are a couple expectations. Number one, be respectful. And with regards to respect, I want to bring our attention to the cafeteria. Now, this is one that I'm kind of disappointed about. Recently, I've heard reports from the cafeteria that students are not always being respectful. That's hurtful. If you are doing the right thing, if you are checking your volume, if you are listening to our assistants, then I want you to keep doing that. When I talk to all of you guys, I know I'm not really talking to all of you. However, I know that there are certain students, and I'm calling out 5th grade and 6th grade on this one. You need to make sure that the assistants are respected as if they are teachers, as if they are the authorities. And unfortunately, I just don't think that is the case. So I have given the assistants some additional powers to make sure that there are consequences if you guys are being disrespectful. On the other hand, we're also looking for ways to provide incentives for those who continue to do the right things. One aspect of the cafeteria that has actually been quite a challenge for us is when you guys are lining up outside in the lobby. I just don't think that many of our students are being very respectful to the assistants that are out there, reminding you guys to check your volume, reminding yourselves to stay in line, so on and so forth. So what I've asked our assistants to do is when you guys come out, they're to remind you guys to actually all have a seat. So you're not standing in line anymore. You're all going to sit down. It doesn't matter if you're in kindergarten. It doesn't matter if you're in 6th grade, you're all going to sit down. I think it is a good way to control our bodies, and I expect that to happen. If there are any challenges or concerns with that, I've asked the assistants to send you to me. Okay? I hate to be so serious, but if we're not going to be respectful to our assistants, I feel like I have to bat for them. And there are many of you guys who are upstanders, by the way. I think that's really important to note and recognize. There are so many of you guys who are being very, very respectful. And I'm really grateful for that. And if you are an upstander, I want you to continue to do that. Ultimately, when we look at our lunchroom, there are many wolves. And some of you guys are feeding the right wolves, and others need to feed the right wolves. But those who are, I want you to keep doing that. You play a really important role. So if you're one of the young ladies or young men that are trying to model what is being respectful in the cafeteria, cleaning up after yourselves, not throwing things, all of that, I want you to keep that up. You play an important role in this. And if you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, yeah, I could have done better, then next lunchtime that you attend, I want you to make the changes that you need to. Right? Number 2, show that you're responsible. That responsibility comes down to how you control your hands and your feet and your body. If you're told to move in the cafeteria, you have control in your body to move. If you're asked to quiet down, you have control in your body to quiet down. You can't say that you don't have control over your body. You do. Now, it is okay. I think there are times when you might need to be reminded. I know sometimes I need to be reminded too, that once you're reminded that you follow suit and you know what is right and what is wrong and you do the right thing. Last but not least, show that you're ready. Show that you're ready to be the best version of yourself. Like I said, if you look yourself in the mirror and you say, you know what, I really haven't been feeding the right wolf in the cafeteria, well, it's a brand new day. Next time you're at lunch, it's a brand new lunch block. Feed the correct wolf. Feed the wolf that shows that you're an upstander, that you can stick up and support our assistants. That's what we're looking for. So many of you guys, by the way, have stood up and supported me as your principal. I'm really grateful for that. I've seen you guys stand up and support your teachers. And I think it's really important that many of you guys also continue, if you're already doing it, but if you haven't, that you start standing up and supporting the assistants who are in the cafeteria. If you have any questions, boys and girls, come find me. I'm more than happy to sit down and talk to you. Once again, just know that there are going to be a few changes by our assistants in the cafeteria. I'm going to expect that you all follow suit. Be respectful, be responsible, and show that you are ready. Even though you probably feel like I'm lecturing you, it's still out of love. Love is tough sometimes. And I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Go spread that message to everybody else. And I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day. And as always, I like you just the way you are.